Okay, guns and ammo crisis post-election. First thing is, we all knew this election is going to be a total disaster, and it is. From what I've seen so far, the day after, it is extremely close. This coronavirus bullshit has put in hundreds of thousands of ballots that in some state has to be counted, and it's just going to be a whole free-for-all. And the scary thing is, I mean, it is so close. In my state, just for different things, we're talking a difference of a few hundred votes for a lot of the other positions, judges, things like that. I mean, it's bad. And it looks close, and nobody knows who's going to win. Okay? So, how does this affect the gun and ammo crisis? Because this is one of the major factors in the gun and ammo crisis is election year. So, of course, everyone believes the Democrats are in, then they're going to ban everything, we're not going to be able to get guns, they're going to attack our gun rights, so this is spurring on fear and anxiety. Fortunately, they were prepared for civil unrest and that, but they were kind of playing it down today. They had some demonstrations here in Raleigh, and a few people were arrested. And of course up there in Oregon and all this other stuff, they're constantly protesting, and that's still going on. But nothing as terrible as we thought. Now, as for guns and ammo, it's kind of suspicious. Like, I went out on the internet today, a lot of these places are selling like uppers already made, ready to ship now. So the dealers and distributors are kind of holding back and screwing with you, okay? You can't blame them. I mean, they had 4 years. It's the way people react. When Trump got elected 4 years ago, nobody really cared about guns or ammo, and I mean, it was just a total drop-off, okay? And people who were selling it, the distributors, wholesalers, large stores, had a whole bunch of inventory was just languishing there, and I mean, they were running sales. The past 4 years, you could get guns way below retail, okay, in the major stores, because they just were not moving. Same with ammo. I used to get 3-4 emails a week on some kind of deal or special. If I bought so much, they give me free shipping, okay, and I mean, you could get 9mm full metal jacket ammo for about $8 a box. Okay, of 50 rounds. That ain't the way it is. You can't find 9mm ammo, I guess, recently. So how's this all shifting? Now you got to be careful. I'll give you a good example. I got a lower receiver. I got this here. I got this online. I just went out one day and said, hey, I want to get a lower receiver, Anderson lower. And I got it delivered for about what the normal retail price was on these. Used to be able to catch them on sale, but I ended up paying $65. Now you can go on certain websites and find the same exact thing for $180 to $190 that is in stock and available. Okay, where it has it, like when things like this came up, don't ask me why. It was just the right time. I got onto the website. I was able to order it, and I think I got the last one that they had available. And if there are any available or not now, I don't know. What's happened is, and some other people I know that are more or less dealers, and contact a lot of these companies because they buy directly from them, any of their components for an AR-style rifle. And one individual told me he was talking with the people at Anderson Manufacturing. And Anderson said they're running full speed, as many hours as they can, getting their products out as fast as they can. And he told him, what you got to do is sit there and watch our website, okay? And when the products are released, you know, say they have cases or X amount of receivers, X amount of uppers, or whatever they're producing, He goes, once we post it on our website, is available, and this is probably what a dealer is going to. This is somebody who's a licensed dealer with, you know, business credentials, tax ID and all this, goes in there and would buy from them, okay, directly. And he told this fella, you know, watch our website. He goes, whenever we put the inventory up, he goes, within a matter of 5 minutes, it's sold out. He goes, every time. He goes, so what you would have to do if you want to order the next batch is sit on your computer and watch it constantly. And he goes, when it comes up, start ordering immediately. Okay, so that's the situation there. And I've noticed they're releasing ammo. You'll see these deals where they'll sell you 223 or 5.56 ammo. They'll sell you a case and 10 mags, or 500 rounds and 10 mags. I think Midwest Shooter Supply and a couple other places, Midway. You had these spurts, Israeli-made ammunition, okay, which is good stuff. It's just foreign manufactured. It ain't made here in the U.S. Of course, well, a lot of it probably is too. What am I saying? But IMI stuff is pretty good, good quality. You're paying close to $16, $17 a box for the ammo, 20 round ammo. Magazines, you figured, are $10 a piece wholesale. So trying to figure out the price of the ammo. But what happens is a lot of these companies will offer you this, and I see it online, and I'll go, okay, I'll buy it. But then you look at the shipping, they're charging you $30, $40 in shipping. And you must pay sales tax. So 7%, $450, $500, you're adding on a lot more. You're adding another $100 to that price between the shipping and the sales tax, if not more. So you really don't have any deals out there, whatever's available. How long this is going to last, I don't know. Right now everything's calm. A couple days from now, when they count all the votes and declare a winner, things might get a little weird. But as for the let-up on this, now I'm getting suspicious. Right? See, the people selling this stuff are creating uncertainty in the market, and you know, just for the elections, they're letting some out. So they're either holding back and then, you know, timing it for the panic, the rush, where people are just going to buy it irregardless. They ain't even going to look at the shipping charge of $45 or something or whatever. So I don't know. And I don't know if it's going to let up, you know. If Trump wins, if everybody goes calmly, and if they don't have another coronavirus lockdown, which they are in Europe, and this is creating all kinds of protests, riots, terrorist attacks, the whole 9 yards. You know, hopefully shortly here we'll be able to take the election out of the equation. But we have something standing right behind it, that coronavirus and more of this nonsense, that even if we get through the election, and even if it's favorable for gun owners and stuff, the way when the smoke settles, we still got a secondary thing going to come down and get shoved down our throats again. Okay? So that's why a lot of people were saying that this crisis is not going to end anytime soon, because there's a lot of unfinished business, and even if the election thing is settled and done here within a week, couple weeks, it may drag on longer, it may get real nasty. You know, we still got the coronavirus lockdown, and then this nonsense, which is going to spark more unrest, more protests, more violence, more restrictions on our everyday life. And you know, weapons and wandering around with weapons or ammunition is going to be on that list of things. So I guess we'll just have to hang on and see, and I'll keep making little reports as I feel things are coming up and changing. And if I see a drastic change, like all of a sudden we're in stock on stuff and the prices are somewhat normal, But the one thing, primers, forget it. You can't get primers. Ammunition pops up every now and again. Components are coming back. It used to be you couldn't get projectiles. You can get, 22, 30 caliber. I've seen some 9mm show up, which was unheard of, in little spurts. But primers, nada, unless you're going to pay a lot. So stay tuned, and I will try to keep updating whenever I see something of interest.